Dreams.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm back.
you're back. Well, this one, this is your show. All
It
right.
is kind of my show.
This
Yeah,
is this
maybe.
is this is your show to talk whatever you want to talk, to cut up however you want to cut up. Okay.
All right.
Um. So, what shall we begin to talk about? You tell me. It's your world.
All right. Well, what's at the top of the list? What's on everyone's news feed right now? What do you think?
Well, there's a lot of things. Jesus Christ.
Let's start with
Diddy,
Diddy.
Diddy, politics, or the election. I don't know. It's like they go hand in hand. The election, Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Lubrication.
oh gosh, the lube. Oh no. Wow,
I know.
wow.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. That is true. That is
Yep.
lubrication. Um, it's your call. Where we go? Where you go with this?
All
Because
right.
I
Let's.
know I
Okay.
know I know it's gonna be all hell could break loose.
All right. Let's start with Diddy, and then we can do a nice little segue into one of our other topics.
Okay.
So it's been on everyone's seen it, everyone's heard it. And if you're like me, or some of those youngins may not know Diddy as much as we do, but I
We
was a
grew up, we grew up
fan.
on his music, not
Yeah,
his
I think.
production. It's like
Mm-hmm.
one of the biggest rappers of all time, Notorious B.I.G.'s.
Yeah,
It's like I don't know. It's like when the Michael Jackson stuff happened. It's like I grew up on Thriller.
I know, I know.
Was
Yeah,
Girl is Mine. I'm
I
sorry,
know. I think
but
I was 10 when Mo Money, More Problems came out. I
boom.
started listening to it, and then you heard this, and then I you couldn't help but just go and listen to all of his music, right? Like I
Right.
pulled up Spotify and just listened to all his music. Had some great songs. So it's like you're torn, right? You're kind of like,
Completely torn.
well, yeah, I know it's really fucked up, but it's you're just kind of hard to believe, and you kind of talked about it the other day on your one of your podcasts too. But yeah, just kind of like you don't really even know. Guess we'll see. We'll see what they say.
So how do you feel though? Do you feel he's guilty? Do you feel he's gonna go to jail? Do you feel he's gonna get off the hook? Do you feel he's gonna create right now? This is suicide watch. How do you feel?
I
What's
feel.
your
I
feelings?
mean, he's for sure guilty, 100%.
Okay, but
Um,
wait. Let's go there. What is he guilty of?
I think he's guilty of.
That other people don't do, that athletes don't do, that Hollywood people don't do, that someone
Hmm.
that does a fly me to you, you know what it is.
Hmm.
What did he do? I know one thing, but what did he do overall that others aren't doing even today?
So I think the difference is, so some of the athletes, whoever, fly me to use, the whoever gets compensated, right? I think at this case, maybe they were getting compensated, but they were also being held against their will. Maybe they wanted to leave. Maybe they were slapped around a little bit. Maybe they were threatened with their life. Felt like they didn't have a choice. So whereas the other way around, you are choosing to go, you know what you're getting into, right? So I think some of these girls may not have even known what was going to happen. And then they're in the situation. And then if there's drugs involved, whatever, and then they're kind of in like this, don't really know what's going on. And then they're in it and then they can't leave and then they're scared. So it's just different. I don't know. There's so many Law and Order SVUs, right? On these same kind of things. So it
I
just,
mean, it's
um,
crazy.
yeah. I will say one thing: how much lubrication and baby oil they removed from his house. I mean, was he going to have one of those baby pools filled up and they're going to wrestle in it like old school
I
movie?
mean, well, but here's the thing. What? So you go to jail? So they didn't let him bail because he had $1,000 of baby oil? Come on now. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's true. But
I'm
I
just
mean, it
just
doesn't.
saying. Keep it at 100. Keep
Yeah.
it at 100.
Maybe he really likes to be all slippery, you know? You never know. He likes Johnson and Johnson.
If you had a party with Diddy and Diddy asked you to peg him, what would you say?
I'd say how much?
Whoa! You put on the strap. But you say how much? You say how much as you put the baby oil on,
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
lose, as you're getting
And
ready.
I'd sign a consent. All right. But yeah, I
Ah,
mean, I feel you. You feel me? Like I loved his music. I mean, okay, what happened with Chris Brown? I know it's a little different, right? So all that happened, and then he was basically canceled. They didn't play him for a long time on the radio. You didn't hear of him really. He's back, and that's not even to that extreme, right? It's not even to that extent of what happened. So it'll just be interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of other things that happen, like other people are going to be coming through that they're going to find that are wrapped up in it. So we'll see. You know. Yeah, I know. What are your thoughts?
um, man. Well, ironically, I had a conversation. I did a 20-minute impromptu the other night,
Mm-hmm.
and I think um, I have a problem because what I said is I think it's going to be on two different spectrums. I don't think there's going to be anything in the middle. On one hand, I said either he's going to kill himself or someone have him offed on one end of the spectrum. There's no middle ground. The other end of the spectrum is he is going to cut at such a deal. It gives up everyone in music and Hollywood. LA to Hollywood music slash party is in major
Yeah.
trouble right now.
Mm-hmm.
Major trouble. It's like, and so either someone is going to try to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they had him put in where they had him put in.
Yeah.
Instead of the protective kind of what he made so
Mm-hmm.
much. He should be in the protective. No, no, we putting you with so they can get to you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um. So do I think he's
Yeah.
guilty? I think the whole holding someone against their will. Yeah, but that's not 15 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you guilty of flying people in and them doing services, whatever? That's no different. There's people that's happening 1,000 times today, right now.
Mm.
So
But
that's
what
not.
about the thing that I read too that I was like, well, that's not good when they recovered a bunch of the AR guns with
Mhm.
the serial number taken off the gun. Like, why'd you do that? Yeah.
Oh
So
wait, taking off the cereal. What?
the serial number on the gun, it was like defaced when they,
Really?
yeah, when they removed some of the weapons. So I was like, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I know. I know you're.
Let's. We're 8 minutes
Yeah.
into it. Let's announce what this is. To everyone, this is the initial episode of Daphne's Funhouse. She's gonna have a weekly talk podcast. It's going to be on typically on Fridays at 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. It will be her talking. Sometimes she will have me, MrFlourish, and the hostess with the mostest, the Wody that y'all love. But it's going to be her. Occasionally having different people. Occasionally we just do this talk, etc. Occasionally she just wants to get things off her chest. We're going to support her in this beginning efforts of getting her talking because she loves to talk.
I do.
And she's a beautiful woman. So why not listen to a beautiful woman talk? To all the, let's see, it looks like 176 live viewers viewing the Quintus right now. Daphne, I think her Twitter link is in the title. I think so. Maybe not. Who knows? But it will be in the top comment as of right now in terms of following her and showing her some love. Definitely. It's actually in. Oh, there it is. Cool.
In the little.
Yeah, well, when it changed to episode one, so it'll be in the top link. If it's in YouTube, in AsherClanTV, you're catching the description. But Daphne, take it away. This is your show. This is your first episode. I'm just proud to be a part of it and proud that we collectively have built a network that we can not only display content created safe for work, content created edgy, podcast, game, or whatever. It's like with no help, and now there are people that want to be a part of it. Not going to talk about that yet. and they're coming with bags. So anyway, go girl, Diddy, go. You feel he's guilty. What do you think the outcome going to be? Go.
I mean, yeah, I think you said it. There's no middle ground. Like he's not going to just be in prison. Yeah, it's either he knows too much, he knows too many people, someone's going to get to him, he's going to be in some kind of safe house for a very, very, very long time, locked
They
away.
don't have him in a safe house now.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah. So it's not probably not good news, especially with all the people kind of, stepping down that may have been related or, part of the same businesses. It's,
Hmm.
kind of suspicious a little bit. So, but yeah, I just hope that the people affected get justice, get what they deserve. I know you can't even really come back from that, but, they deserve to get healing, get through it.
Okay, how
Yeah.
about that? So let's talk about something though. One of
Hmm.
the things that you read and what about Diddy it was sex trafficking.
Hmm.
There were some people that I know that just literally traveled from the Europe to the United States in Vegas. Her name is Roxy and Gigi,
Hmm.
and TSA held them up. TSA said, "You got to go back." What? How is the game changing now? Like, where did? There's some other people. There was some group in Las Vegas that was chatting or whatever. And they like someone from Canada couldn't. They were holding her. She had a regular photo shoot. She had two big photo shoots for magazines, and like, there's something going.
Oh
Is it
man.
a Diddy thing or was it a Trump thing? Or well, he's not.
Well,
That's the
that's
lead in to the next segment.
well. Oh, we don't. Yeah, we don't want to be. We'll be lighthearted about it, but I
Right.
mean, yeah, that's especially in our beautiful little world, our industry. It's I'm moving to Germany if Trump wins.
Yo, you did not say you
See
moved
you
to
later.
Germany.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Jesus Christ. She said she
Yeah.
would move to Germany, yo.
I know Germany or the UK. Those are my two choices. But really,
What? So who do you think is gonna win the election? Let's just pivot there because who do you think is gonna win the election?
I honestly, so I used to think Trump was going to win. I was like, if he's going to win, it's just crazy, but I have the feeling he's going to win. And then recently, I guess the polls and
What was it after the? Did you change after the debate with Kamala?
no, I didn't change. It just kind of seeing like I guess the stats. Mr. Elon has been posting a little bit, so I saw that she was like depending, looking at the polls, who's pulling ahead, whatever.
Hmm.
But I honestly don't. It's really 50-50 for me. Honestly, it just I don't know.
Who who, do you, who would you like to be the president? Or before I ask to say that, let me ask you another question. This is probably more important than what I was about to do. Are you thrilled on the choices that we have for this election?
I wouldn't say I'm thrilled.
Mm-hmm.
I would say I yeah, that's it's tough. I mean, it was like kind of like well, I definitely don't want Trump, but that's me. But then at the same time, but it's also
Why don't you? What issues do you have with Trump?
I think honestly, I was thinking about it. It's more the fact that what his following, his fans, whatever you want to call them, they are so die hard that some of them are a little insane. I'm more afraid of what he can bring that would make them do. Like they're just a little crazy. So it's almost like he riles them up in a way. So it's
So
almost
you're worried about the crazy.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no. Okay. You're worried about the crazy. Okay. It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
So you think Kamala's going to win?
I honestly don't know.
Who do you want, financially speaking, who do you want to win? What's going to be better for your finances, Trump or Kamala? Or it doesn't matter. Or we get screwed either way.
Sorry guys, I'm getting over a cold. Um, I don't know, but I don't know if it matters, but I don't know if it matters to that extent.
Okay.
financial aspect. Yeah.
Let me chime in on it
Yeah.
because I have a thought. Of course, of course, Mr. Flourish. Of course you have. You okay over there?
Yeah. I'm getting over a really bad cold thanks
Oh
to
yeah.
my
You just
child
been
couldn't take it.
kissing the wrong people, and
I
it make
know.
you sick.
I know.
No, but seriously though, I think it's not really going to matter who wins. Here's why. I think that we're in a we're in a really tough, jacked up spot, economically speaking. For hella high water, they don't want us to take the medicine that we're probably 6 years plus past due in terms of, say, a recession. That you don't have to have a 1 year, 2 year recession. You can have a run of the mill. You can have a 6 month one. You need something to get some of this COVID, some of this lingering, some of this, get the money back into where it needs to be, shrink some things, control some inflation. But no, just like housing went up, what, almost 80% in a year or whatever. It's like we're in this inflationary world. They're afraid to take medicine, and it's almost as if it's like we're going to do this until we crash. Versus, let's take some medicine for 6 months. Okay, we're strong. Take some medicine for six. If housing comes in 20%, so be it. It went up 100% or 80% in a year, so be it. If it's affordable now, so be it. If we can get rates, it's not even below 6. If we can get rates to 5 to 5.25 on the 30 year, people can put some money to work instead of being trapped. You talk about unemployment. It's like, no, that paradigm is shift. You're going to see with this earnings season. So I don't think it matters who wins. I think that if Trump wins, we will have, and I'm not saying which one I'm voting. I think we have a run of the mill. I think we have a 6 month slowdown recession where they will acknowledge it after. They're going to acknowledge it after the election. The
Yeah.
reason we cut 50 basis points because we are in a recession, y'all. But they got to be reelected first. If Kamala wins, I believe they're going to put a lot of the medicine that we need on her term.
Hmm.
I think that if Trump wins, he and they or whomever are going to try to rewrite the fucking Constitution. Just like you had people storm the Capitol, and you can't have that.
Yep.
If Kamala wins, okay, and I hate to be the one. Don't.
Hmm.
Hey, I'm not
Yeah.
racist people. They're gonna put it on the African American or slash Indian. They're gonna put a lot of the medicine. Be
Hmm.
like, see y'all.
So when I said like the crazy is what I'm worried about,
Mhm.
that's the part of the Trump rewriting, setting all these crazy random laws into place. That's
Mhm.
the part that I'm more afraid of.
If it's Trump and the Republicans, but are the Republicans even supporting the situation? I don't even know. Like, it's literally
I know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, you have some that do and some that don't, that are true Republicans, and they're like, yeah, I don't know.
right. We have a question coming from you. And the question coming from one of the streamings. Not they say, is this the one that was the cheerleading coach?
Yeah.
Why don't you talk about that?
Hey, it's funny that they asked
Wow.
that. Look, okay, so this choker is what I wore for that video, by the way.
Oh wow.
I know. I wonder if they saw
I don't
it.
know. That question just came in. That question just came in.
Wow. But yeah, I did it on purpose. It's like this was my first shoot. I wore this choker. It's pretty cute, huh?
You wore that choker
I did.
in your first content product.
Yep. The
Content.
one,
Wow.
yep. My threesome with the two guys. Yep.
Now, are you a swinger,
I
or are you a
am
past swinger? Are you a current or past?
current. Well, I am still current, but I'm not able to do it as often because I have a child that's
Okay.
young. But I'm still active, still current, but just not as frequently as I used to be able to do it. Yeah. I'm also
Interesting.
I'm also getting a little bit older. I'm only 30, but
Really? That's it?
No, I'm not 30. I wish. I'm a little bit older than 30.
So we talked about Trump. We talked about Diddy. We talked about relationship goals, whatever. You used to be in they call it the lifestyle, right?
Yeah, so part of the reason is because you don't have to be a swinger, meaning like you have intercourse with someone else's husband, basically. You can be just a voyeur. You can just participate and just do oral stuff. You can just go to the parties if you want. You don't have to do anything. You can just
Right.
be actively in it around people. You could have good friends that do all that, but maybe you don't. So it's a good term to use or to coin because you can just, whatever you want to make it, you can make it your own.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't know if people knew that, but yes, I am a swinger.
And you are a delightful one.
Thanks.
So Diddy, you feel you didn't give your final answer because we jumped around. I'm coming back now.
Oh,
Coming
for,
back.
for Diddy.
Yeah. Guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guilty. Guilty.
Yeah, I do think he's guilty. Yep, for sure.
You think he deserves 15 years or more?
Yeah.
Here's a question. Do you think he's gonna even make it to trial? Think on that. That's what I'm. That's.
Yeah.
There's a betting line. Does he even
Oh,
make it to
is
trial?
there?
I'm looking at that bet right now.
Mm, I don't. You know what?
Epstein didn't make it to trial.
He didn't.
Epstein, yeah, right. I'm looking at that bet right now on one of my betting lines.
Weinstein did.
Weinstein, who?
Weinstein. Harvey Weinstein.
Really?
Yeah,
Weinstein did?
he's still in trial right now, right? I think they just showed he was coming out of court. I think yesterday or something. I mean, similarities, but different, obviously. But I don't know. I think he will make it to trial. I hope he makes it to trial because, I mean, we need to see this play out. I think a lot of people will like. You don't want to just what to end and what it just disappears. Poof.
Mm.
Yeah.
So one of the things in terms of Daphne's Funhouse, anything can go is Daphne. When I met you, I met you in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
And it was at a content house, um, and you were so fidgety. It's like you were like, what is that? What is that guy in the Chappelle show? He just pops in.
Uh-huh.
You were so fidgety and everything, and then fast forward to the summer and the conferences in South Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and nonstop, right? So, um, oh wow, someone says, is she in the Discord? No, I will get her in the Discord, everyone. We will be streaming this to Discord as the Discord community grows. So I get her in the Discord, not and I had to cut that off. But okay, so she deserves her own talk. She deserves to be heard. Let it shouldn't be. Who wants to look at me all? Yeah, I'm funny, whatever. I can see whatever. And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something because I am gonna say something. Even though this is your first episode, I will say something about Twitter and perceptions around some things. I'm gonna say one thing, but I'm not gonna say it yet. But I'm just happy that we can hear her talk every week, and I'm going to be on her rear end to have a list of topics to talk about, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna support her because who knows? It's like, you know what? Here's the thing. Someone said they went to Twitch and they started streaming. I'm not gonna say
Mhm.
what the name is. Emerald loves, and they literally like 11 followers from the first Twitch stream, and then they didn't stream again. It's like, okay, this is the issue.
Um,
I have no patience.
yeah.
It's like if I would have stopped building out content and if I would have stopped even with the whole, if I would have done little streaming or YouTube, whatever, and I would have just stopped. Look where things are now.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
have to go through the slow growth. You have
Mm-hmm.
to go through the trials and the tribulations.
Yeah.
And so I just want because I believe where things are now to get started and to come in to play, whether you're streaming, whether you're gaming, whatever, whether you're next thing you know, you're in some city and it's a studio and we're streaming there, and who knows?
Mm-hmm.
It's like there's no patience nowadays with a lot of people,
Yeah.
and they miss out.
Yeah, that's
You know.
true. That's true. You got to put in a little bit of work sometimes, people. Come on now.
So you are a model. You have you're very what is it? Hot milk candy.
Oh, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Milk candy model on Twitter. Hot milk at hot milk candy.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to the the uh, the management, the dope management company. Shout out to them as well. That believed in you,
Yeah.
and to the whoever the person is who believed in you. Whoever. Do you have a mean bone in your body?
You know what's funny is a lot of people say this and they ask, they're like, "You're just always so nice. You're very positive," which I am. I will say that I am nice. I am very positive. I'm most of the time very happy.
Hmm.
But I also have a little bit of a fiery side, and I can be a mean girl if you deserve it. I will. But it's funny because a lot of people do ask me that. They're like, "I can't ever see you being mad." Well, my husband will tell you differently. But yeah, I can be if it's deserving. Yeah.
Do you believe in? Do you believe people nowadays believe in marriages?
I think that they do, but I also think that a lot of people rush into it and they're like marrying somebody that they're 20 and that's not who they're going to be when they grow to be, 30, 40. They're going to be a different person. So I think, well, I don't know. Texas, yes, because everyone marries very young, I feel like in the South. But you go to like New York or California, I feel like people are waiting longer to get married. I waited a little bit longer too because I wanted to travel. I wanted to do other things before we got married. But it just kind of depends on where you live, honestly, I think.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. To everyone, that adult company that we were talking about just got their Twitter back.
Yeah.
Flourish XXX. I'm wearing the shirt, and when the Flourish XXX lost to Twitter, it was hacked. A lot of you motherfuckers, I saw what you were saying. I saw what you were saying. Re- the haters, the rejoice. Oh, that's what they did. Nothing is going to change. Okay? It's going to be crazier
Hmm.
because y'all thought you had us down. We're like a boxer. Get up. Go back to the corner. Cut me,
Hmm.
Mick. Cut me. Rocky thing. You don't know about that. Come out the next round. Hey, and if you're looking for me to watch what I say and how I say it and to be, fuck you. I had to say that.
Hmm.
I had to say that. I know who, and I got names too. I'm not changing for nothing. With that being said, I had to say that this one time. This is Daphne Dream. She's a phenomenal person. Support her in her growth to build out who she is, hear her voice, resonate with her. It matters. Her as a content creator, her as what is it, opinionist, or
Hmm.
um, and eventually you'll see her on location in different places as well because she travels here and there.
Yeah.
Support her, okay? But no, I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I wanted to say it. I wanted to say it just so that it can be clipped and put out there. Especially big head idiots in Las Vegas who say, "Oh, all he has is a phone and a water and a logo." You idiot, big head idiot, broke. You, stop showing that you broke mentally and fiscally speaking. Now, Where we at? Where we left at? We at, oh wow, 29 minutes and 50 seconds. We had
Woo!
30
Good
minutes.
timing.
I
You got a good
know.
internal clock.
Uh, it's right in front of me, actually.
Hey, you're supposed to just go with it. So yeah, I do.
No. We're going with it. We're going with it. We got 600 viewers right now. Shout out to everybody. The 58 people viewing live in Hot Milk Candy. The 517 people viewing live from Equentis. The 37 people in YouTube. They're probably turning to 1,000 on the replay. Eyes closed. What we will do is we will chop up different segments, etc., over the next several days, and we'll put that out there as well. But is there anything else that you want to talk about? We talked about Diddy. You feel he's guilty. My question was, do you think he's gonna? You never answered. Do you think he's actually gonna make it to trial? Yes or no?
Uh, yes, I think he will.
You don't think he'll kill himself, or someone will have him offed?
Nope, I think he'll make a trial. I hope he does. Hope he makes a trial.
I think there's a lot of people in Hollywood that don't want to see him make it to trial.
I know. I think you're right.
There's some
But
contract money out there right now that's floating around.
yeah, that's true. But how good are they? And that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't think Trump is going to win, or you do think he's going to win?
Uh, that's
You're not a Trumper, or you're not a. Are you a Democrat, a Republican, or neither, or independent?
I'm more Democrat than Republican, but I'm not like super far. I'm
Okay.
yeah, but I'm mostly Democrat, I would say. But I try to usually stay out. I have family that's Trump. I have family that's not. So I try to just stay kind of like you said. I'm nice. I just try to stay out of it. I have my own opinions, but I usually don't outpour them. I don't really like doing that on Twitter because that's supposed to be more of like a fun. I don't want to hear about politics on Twitter. I just want to have it fun. See some titties.
You do realize that that some of these episodes you're gonna have to go and talk.
I
It's
know.
like go. I'm not gonna. I this first one I sort of, but that's why we prepare you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but I will say I will be always be real, and I will be me. I'm not going to just give an answer to just because it's the trendy thing or the popular thing to say.
hmm
So I will just say it. So that's why you picked me, right?
Um, proud of you.
Thanks.
Um, and I was skeptical for a while.
I know.
Still am, but not as bad. It's just me. It's
I
just
know. It's okay. You. What is it? Trust but verify. You always trust.
yeah. Trust but verify.
Yeah, that's all right.
I think that for one, I was gonna say you catch people off guard, but I'm like, well, fuck, she's 5'11", of course.
Yeah.
But is it 11 or 10?
5'11". Yeah,
She's
I
tall.
know.
She's
That's all
tall. She's
right.
tall. Drink it slow.
Yeah. Yep.
So what kind of travels do you have coming up, by the way?
Well, I'm supposed to be going to LA in October, but I'm kind of like 50-50 on it right now just because of family stuff and work. But
Yeah, I just canceled a trip. I may cancel actually 2 trips, man.
yeah, are you have oh yeah, you're supposed to go somewhere, right? Coming up, I thought.
Well, no, I was supposed to go to Vegas, but
Oh,
obviously I'm not going to Vegas now with what's going
yeah.
on. And then Chicago, I may push back a little bit. I do
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to Europe for 10 days vacation upcoming in
Yeah.
October. I need it. And so I'm like, do I want to do things before the vacation
Mhm.
or go on vacation for 10 days, like come back, take a few days off, and then like, okay, go.
Mhm.
And just go
Yeah.
hard for like a shoot house right into the conference in New Jersey, the New Jersey, like
Mhm.
just go hard like for that 7 to 8
Yeah.
days, And so I think it's like I'm debating,
Mhm.
just do the shoot house before and then immediately go on a vacation.
Yeah.
So anyway, oh no,
Yeah. We'll keep you tuned.
keep it time. Yeah, we're coming up on 35 minutes. How long do you think, in terms of viewers, that anyone who listened to all of this, God bless you if you did, because we were all over the place, but it was good though. It's good. It's
Yeah.
real. It's authentic. How long can when people tune in every Friday, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central? How long do you think that you can host people for? Is it 30 minutes, an hour, 45, 2 hours?
Well, I mean, I could talk
Hey,
all day, but
you can have people come on. You can be like, well, yeah, you can have people
yeah.
pop on, at any given
Yeah.
time.
But I think because of people's attention span, I'd say no more than 30 minutes. I think is a good time frame. Because people start to kind of like, okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to get something to drink. All right, see ya. So I think 30 minutes is good. It could be a tiny bit less. It could be a little bit over, but I feel like a 30, 35 minute is a pretty good time frame. I feel like people can handle that. You don't want too much of me.
I was about look. I just remember where we're at. Okay,
Uh-huh.
I was about to go somewhere when you said what you said. I'm not.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
I'm glad we're there. Okay.
Yep.
Um. Remarkable. Remarkable. So L.A.
Yep.
Then New Jersey or no? Or it's up in the air.
Yeah, that one's up in the air. It's kind of hard too because the location, the housing and just where to stay. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
I got a room. I
Yeah.
got a room. I went there and I was shooting in a house last exactly New Jersey,
Mhm.
and it was like 25, 30 minutes away.
Yo, yeah.
And it was cool. Like I shot there all day once, but it's like I'm just in a room. It's like right
I
there,
know.
and like
Yeah.
whenever things have to goes
hmm
down, and
I get it. So yeah, I was mostly just I was like, I don't want to stay in some shitty whatever. I don't know. It was just the location was not ideal. So that one's probably a no. But um yeah, that's okay. You can have a little bit of a slower period in October and then November before the holidays before I eat all my pie.
um, definitely look forward to hanging out,
Yeah.
seeing you, um, helping you to evolve as a creator, and also perhaps with some of the things that are coming up the pipe. Seeing you on some big platforms, if it works out that way as well, I think that's good for your growth and your evolution. So, Daphne's Funhouse episode 1. Look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you more, Daphne.
Thank you.
Cool, everyone. Into the 748 people. We get a screenshot here. There we go.
Woo!
748 people watching live. And when someone says, "Oh, it's not really live," I was with Nicole Ray. We did.
Uh,
And it's not really live. I'm like, it shows you how many people watching live. Then, like, say in YouTube AsherClan, if you go there, I'm like, I see the number. Then I go and I refresh it, and it's the exact same number. It's not a matter of a delayed kind of,
yeah.
like 9 people have come through. No, this is actually live. So,
Yeah. That's cool.
um,
I like it.
yeah, and the with the big Twitter, we just got back. We just got to get it enabled again. That's huge. But even without it, Equentis, 650 people watching live. Longer
Wow.
talk later.
Yeah.
Peace out, everyone.
See you
Thank
guys.
you, Jeff.
Thanks, guys.